Hello, I'm Malcolm Cox, and this is another edition of what we are reading. And what I'm reading at the moment is this book, Zeal Without Burnout. We all want to be zealous. We certainly don't want it to burn out. It can happen so easily, and does, to so many really faithful and zealous people. And I've been there, and I suspect many of us have, and we hope not to get there, to burn out. But I think a book like this could help us. And we're in the section of the book, We Are Creatures of Dust. Something we forget. Sustainable sacrifice is shaped by wisdom and rests on self-knowledge, and part of that self-knowledge is that we are but dust. We were made from dust. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 took us from dust, made us that out of dust. In Psalm 90 verse 3, you turn people back to dust, saying, return to dust, you mortals. We've come from dust, we're going back to dust. Are we sober about that? Our physical and spiritual well-being, the book says, are inextricably linked. Our bodies are dust and will not last forever. Therefore, we must treat them with respect. How are we doing at that? I am frail and fragile, and I do well not to forget it. God knows that is who I am. That is what I am, that I am but dust formed into this body for a short period of time. And if he knows that, then he won't demand of me any more than I can give. He won't expect any more from me than I can give. Psalm 103 verse 14, for he knows how we are formed. He remembers that we are but dust. Do we? I filmed this outside because here we have a little bit of dust. Well, actually, technically dirt. That's where we're going, everybody. That's what we're going to be. In one sense, that's what we have come from, and that's what we're going to be. Do we remember that? I suppose technically, of course, that's dirt rather than dust. Perhaps I should have got some dust out of my Hoover, but this is what it is. We've come from this, we're going back to this. Therefore, we are weak. Therefore, we need rest and many other things that will sustain us in our zeal without burning out. As we go through this book, we'll be talking about some of the ways that we can avoid burnout and that we can protect ourselves from it and still remain zealous. In the next recording, we'll talk about the fact that we need sleep, but God does not. We need Sabbaths, but God does not. We need friends, but God does not. And we need food, but God does not. So in the meantime, I'd encourage us to reflect upon the fact that we are but dust. And let me know what you think about the reality of our frailty. And how do you handle the temptation to burn out or the signs of burnout? What do you see as signs of burnout which are beyond the kind of sacrifice that God is calling us to give and that we can actually sustain? Let me know what you think. You can email me, mccx@mac.com, or you can leave a message anywhere you hear or see this recording. Until the next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.